Yo, hello, what's up? It's Tema and welcome to iComment on the go. And today I have a very, very special guest with me, DJ Switch. I'm super
Yo.
honored to have you.
What's up, man? Thank you.
Good, man.
Easy,
And
easy.
sorry for just.
I got hijacked for
He,
this.
he got hijacked.
Hijacked for this interview. Let's see if it comes out.
It will
This
come.
podcast makes it to the internet. This is my third one, and let's see if it makes it. Let's see if I make it out to the internet. Cause damn, I'm tired of doing this.
We gonna make this one
I'm
happen.
just
Switch.
making
We
sure.
gonna make
'Cause
this one.
my shit comes out. You know what I mean? Can we swear on this? Can we swear on this? We could.
We can
say whatever
definitely
we-
swear.
oh,
We
okay.
can definitely swear.
Yeah, my stuff comes out, so
Yeah.
I hope your stuff also comes out. You know what I mean?
It will come out. I promise you that.
Alright, let's get it. Let's get it.
If it doesn't, hey man, I'm gonna buy you coffee again.
Have another cup of coffee. By the way, my coffee's over there. But
So Switch, can we talk like hip hop today?
yeah.
Yeah, I understand you've been in the game for the longest of times. Since the
Yeah.
days at Yo TV,
Thank you, sir.
I'm pretty sure you're the one that started this whole
No, I didn't start it.
like I know, but you're one of the pioneers. I'd like to think.
Yeah, I would say I'm a second generation pioneer.
Yeah.
And it's just something that, well, I did study 1st,
Mhm.
but it's something that I've always wanted to do from the breakdancing, and then it evolved to DJing, and then from DJing to making music, you know. So it's just been there because it's a form of expression.
Yeah.
Like today, people can express themselves
art.
different ways. Well, it is an art. It's an art in many, many ways. You know, there's b-boying, graffiti, DJing, and MCing. So those are all
So
elements.
you kind of came in the game through. Okay, let's begin it this way. From like before being a DJ,
Yeah.
you came in the game as a
As
dancer.
a breakdancing.
Yeah.
Most people do that. They start as dancing and then
Yeah.
they evolve through the different elements.
Do you know who's this Grandmaster Kez?
Yeah, Grandmaster Kaz, I actually
Yeah.
met him.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn,
Grandmaster
that's
Cash or Grandmaster Kaz.
Kez.
Kaz
Yeah.
from South Africa.
No, Grandmaster Kez is like hip hop. He started hip hop
States.
from the States,
Yeah.
from the boxing as well. Is it
Okay.
big? Was it big boxing? I'm not sure if it was
No,
big boxing.
Grandmasters are DJs.
He's a DJ, yeah.
Yeah. So
And then
I
he started with like doing
Yeah.
graffiti and stuff like that.
I met Grandmaster Cash.
Cash. Oh, is it from the States or is it
He was
here?
from the States.
Oh, I
And
don't
a lot
know.
of the guys from the States at one point went to like a breakdance event called BC1. And you get to meet some of these guys. They like iconic people that you want to meet.
Who's the most iconic guy you've met?
In different things though, I would say b-boying, definitely like Lilo.
Okay.
DJing, I met DJ Craze. It's also an iconic DJ from
Yeah.
the Invisible Scratch Pickles.
Okay.
Seen him perform in South Africa. Then of course we have our own icons like DJ Ready D, DJ
Yeah,
Azul.
yeah. Ready D's like OG, but
No, he's a grandmaster.
Yeah. I'd put him there for real.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Prophets of the Cities held it down for. They brought the idea of hip hop to South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, them and Black Noise.
I think that's a lot of people can argue that, or is it like really literally legit that they brought hip hop here in SA
Yeah, I
from
mean,
Cape
exposed
Town,
it.
obviously, and then
Yeah, it migrated.
It made
to
it-
the-
it made
yeah,
it-
I mean, they
yeah.
were the guys who saw it, and they took it further. I mean, Cape Town is the hip hop capital.
yeah, that's
That's where it
that's
started.
true. Yeah,
You know what I mean? It didn't start in Joburg. It didn't start in Pretoria.
started
It
Cape
started
Town.
in Cape Town.
Yeah,
If you're
'cause-
talking about the raw hip hop that I know, that's where it started. It started in Cape Town.
Like the freestyling.
Freestyling, the graffitiing.
Yeah,
the
graffiti. I think
b-boying.
graffiti was like
They got
one
the
of
best
them.
graffiti
Yeah,
artists, some of them even in the world, like Falco, Mac One,
Yeah.
as well as Faith 47, and we've got Rasty in Joburg.
ooh, that's late. Thank you so much, man, for pulling. I'm super excited about this interview. I'm even shaking now, Joe.
Just make sure it comes out.
It will come out. I
It don't come
promise
out.
you. I promise. So
I'm going to all your comment sections. I'm gonna test everybody. I'm about to go to that other two and go test them and say, y'all guys put out all these things, but you don't put my show on.
nah, them niggas are lame for not putting it out. They lame for not
Yeah,
putting it
straight
out.
up.
Nah, no ways.
Cool.
So let's talk hip hop now.
Yeah.
Like now, hip hop now.
Oh, hip hop now.
Currently,
Alright.
do you think
I thought
that?
you like, let's talk hip hop now. I'm like, yeah,
Nah,
we're not talking hip hop.
that was currently the current state of hip hop.
Oh, well, the current state of hip hop, I mean, like, you know, people are just scared a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because of the piano wave. But I think now with the nominations that have just come out for
Yeah.
for the Summers,
Yeah.
it looks pretty good. I mean, you know, we're in a big transition.
But
I mean, on those nominations, you didn't have KO, you didn't have AKA, and you didn't have Casper.
yeah, it's all the niggas that are the youngins basically
Yeah, it's
in
like
the game.
second generation, yeah, third generation actually.
Blackie's also in there, and he just came in the game.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves. He's been working. He's been winning.
Yeah,
he's been winning.
I would say he's the one that's probably representing hip hop currently. Him, Nasty, and who I could try to say MT. I think for me those are like the top three. Okay, let me put it to top four, with Aries as well. Like that are really like the majors that are majoring in like hip hop.
I think they've got good waves. You know, like they've got good followings. They've got good waves. I mean, Nasty is not. He hasn't done anything different besides hip hop.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. He's
know,
being
it's
true to hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, like Blackie's indulged into
Piano,
the piano side, just like
Pori,
Costa, those kind of sounds. And I mean, like it's cool because you're just keeping it homegrown. You know, I got nothing against piano. It's cool. I vibe to it. If it knocks, it knocks. You understand?
He also vibes to piano.
Yeah, man.
Would you play a set of like piano?
but
For real?
Yeah. Sponsor Nono is like one of my favorite songs with Casper Nuvest.
Yeah, Spono, no, that one. Yeah.
And Burna Boy. It's one of my favorite songs, So I do vibe to some of the songs. Not every song is like the one, but and not every. You can't listen to it for like 3 hours. You know
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like 3 hours for me is just too much.
It has its own people.
But I mean, those people also they don't also get tired. If they have enough Savannah, then they get. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, who would you say now with like the hip hop nominees that just came out? Who are you vouching for?
Aries had a good album. I mean, it's a mixtape and he got nominated, but the streams count. 25K. It's gonna be a tough one between the two of them.
Between Aries and 25K.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's.
I think it's gonna be a tough one. I didn't actually check everything. I don't know. Is Blackie nominated for now? Oh, then he's probably
he's nominated. Yeah, cool. Because no, I don't think he's nominated.
Isn't he nominated for?
He's not nominated for the best album or something.
Best male.
Something like that. It's just not.
I haven't checked it out because I'm not nominated. So I'm not worried. You only go look at those things if you're nominated.
You are in the cut. So would you say like you step back from like the scene? Why did you step back from like the scene?
Like I'm more into the scene now than anything else. So,
really?
I started doing a mixtape series. So mixtapes are like a very crucial part of the industry for hip hop. That is, and it's like we as DJs, as tastemakers, we put out mixtapes of music, or we get songs that people should listen to, or artists that they should listen to.
That's true.
And not just what radio plays. So we curate like mixtapes, and I did 2 last year with Bravo LaRue. I got nominated SA Hip Hop Awards. Then I did another one with P.O. called Like Water. Okay. And now I'm just waiting for a couple of artists. I mean, I've got 2 mixtapes that's sitting on my laptop. Yeah. 1 major artist, 1 unknown artist from Lesotho that I have to drop. And it's just a matter of putting out those
EPs
songs,
out,
EPs or mixtapes, whatever you want to call them. But I call it a mixtape because I actually mix the songs over the mixtape. Oh. And there's commentary, so people talk. They talk about who they are, where they're from, and they just sort of tell a story. And that's where. And then I started a podcast, inviting up and coming artists to get a platform to talk and say what they want to say, rap. Let's hear, sell yourself.
Yeah, I had the chance as well. Yeah. Talking about like the freestyles and whatnot. Yeah.
So for me, I'm more involved than anything else. But it's blown up so big that even when I had my first event literally 5 months after I launched this thing. Yeah. And
when did you launch it?
I launched it in January.
So
from January up until May, we were just doing podcasts until I could get an idea as to what I wanted, where I want to take it
to the next level. Yeah.
And from there on, all the artists that come on the podcast get to perform live at an event. So they get an interview and they get stage time. Yeah. Up and coming artists don't have that opportunity to right off the ghost, straight up nothing like. If you're good, you're good, And some people don't even pitch up for the interviews. Ooh. So that just means also just shows you how serious you want to take it. Yeah. So we learn. So even with up and coming artists, you learn the discipline. You learn where their mindset's at. You learn where they want to go, what they want to do, and you also figure that out as you go along because you know exactly who's gonna blow up next. Before they even know it. Because
you can see like somebody that's gonna like they might walk up to you and then like from straight from the door, and you could be like, yo, that person is a star, because maybe like how they just present themselves to
Yeah,
you
you
and
can
whatnot.
see like, nah, this one's gonna go far.
Have you ever spotted somebody like that from like right off the bat, and then you just like,
Nasty
you
C.
for real? How did you see him? How did you meet him?
I met him in Durban at a DJ competition.
Yeah, that was before like Juice Bag.
Just after Juice Back, we
Yeah.
dropped Weight Go.
Yeah.
And then also was, I mean, I thought he was already a star in his city, but he needed more. Youngster.
CPT.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You need to go do your research.
That's hard.
Go watch Weight Go and then come back.
No, I know the song. Obviously, that's a generational hip hop
Nah, I
song.
told you,
Nah,
they
that
don't
one I
put
know.
this thing out. Gemini Major.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Gemini Major produced a song
Yo,
for
you're
Casper
dropping
and-
bombs now. Sure.
No, I'm not dropping. I'm dropping facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not dropping like name calling. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
how it is. Yeah.
That's just how it is. I did a song with Rouge already long before she blew up. I did a song with Casper Neves called Rapanda Wene with Tongue before he dropped. The night before he dropped Kusheshe, but he was already bubbling. We did one with Questa before we did a couple of songs. Actually, a couple of songs with Questa before he even dropped the car 2. Before he went mainstream.
Ooh.
Dropped songs with Questa. Did a song with Reason just after he was
Those two niggas are from like I'm from K1.
Oh,
so I'm
from
from
K1, yeah.
So Quest is like just the street across. So
well, he don't stay there no more.
he
stay in the
made
north.
it out.
Come
He
on
made
now.
it out.
Not just the streets away. Forget that story.
I hate to see that nigga like in the streets with no shit. I'm like, God, what's wrong with this nigga?
Nah, you don't stay in a street away no more. Trust me. You're staying in the burbs.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, I just think, those. So, I mean, like, it's not dropping bombs. It's just to let you know that with the podcast, it's going to be exactly the same
The
thing.
same,
to
yeah.
find that hidden talent or that talent that hasn't, like, blown up yet. Even the cameraman is sitting behind the camera. He's been watching
the
everything.
whole time.
He's been seeing all the guys that have come in, and then you see them perform, and you can sort of see like, wow, there's something here about this person that's gonna go. Because remember, you're looking from the outside.
As an outsider looking in, obviously you have the best view ever.
We have front row seats all day, every day to these artists, and we watch and we see, and then you can see what their moves are. Because you can say like, yeah, remember you on the podcast, and then you came to the show, and then after that, you were dead.
Oof.
It was just silent.
And as well, like from a podcast, I feel like they could like have a way of like expressing themselves for a much period of time.
Yeah,
so
I mean, they can use it
in
as
radio,
hype.
it's just like, let's go.
Yeah, but I mean, you can use it as hype. You can use it as a ticket to get a radio interview, to get another podcast, or because first of all, there's no shizness.
Yeah.
And if you want to get onto like a Mac G and chill, you need to be really doing some ghetto scandalous shit,
Yeah.
right? No disrespect to them; they're making fucking a lot of money on that show anyway.
Yeah, niggas are gone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's those kind of things, and it's just a matter of, you can't. There is no other platform. You can't go to Cape Town and get onto Hectic 99,
No,
right?
yeah.
Because you don't have the flight, you don't have the money for the flight because you're up and coming artist.
That's true.
Which other radio station you're gonna get onto? Because it's very limited, and you have to have some sort of, you gotta do something. And if you can put that on your biography, it's like, no, I've done it into a year. You start giving yourself more credit, and most of these up and coming artists don't have enough credit. They gotta get credit from mang.
Somebody who's in the game already.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have it from maybe like their peers, for example.
So the idea of the podcast is to give them some sort of leverage. It's like, no, I sat with DJ Switch on the interview. Check out my podcast. Here's the link.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Already that's certified.
Yeah, that's
certified.
That's like, oh shit. Okay, so I should go check out. If if you got the interview, then I should go hear what you have to say. And that gives people, or the artists, at least a way. So with the podcast, with the live events, we do like a workshop. So we school them on the industry because there's no textbook
to the industry. That's true. Yeah.
There's nothing.
Niggas are getting ripped off.
Well, not just that. I mean, that's just open. That's just dumb shit. But if they do their research and go read, then they won't get ripped off.
So how would you best let's say put it to like maybe a nigga that's coming up in the game, and how would you advise them on like signing and those type of things?
First of all, get a job, right? Get a 9-to-5 and make enough money to shoot music videos and find and understand your way around the industry.
So
right?
you wouldn't recommend signing?
It depends what the deal is.
Yeah.
It depends on how good it is, because there's different types of deals. There's a
distribution deal,
there's
and then
360, and then of course then it's just I don't know what the other one is, but
the crap ones they sign into.
Sorry?
The crap ones they sign into.
That's the 360.
Yeah.
Right? So the best deal would be a distribution deal. Right? At the end of the day, the record label still has to make money from you, so they take a cut. That's like without a doubt, because they're going to be pushing your music. The more they push your music, the more money you make. So if they take their cut, let's say it's 40-60. I don't know. So I'm just making an example. You're going to still make 60% of a high level distribution that you weren't making before. So if you're pushing it on your own, you probably only make 20%.
Yeah, it's probably less. Yeah,
it's going to be way less. Yeah. So rather go for that deal and have a higher hit rate than a lesser one.
Yeah,
so
that's
you at
true.
least get more money. You understand?
Yeah.
So I mean,
to also build like a ground for yourselves, something to fall back onto, because
exactly.
they help you at the end of the day to like get your name out there quicker.
I mean, it does work. I mean, sometimes you can get tarnished once you leave, because if, let's say for example, they're really making money out of you and you're making good music and people love it and you want to leave, then they can go to talk shit about you.
Oof.
I've seen those
movies. Yeah, I've seen it too. So let's go back to DJing real quickly. So do you think like now?
That time is up, man.
Alright, last question. That's the last one. So do you think with like the current state, like in like DJs for real, né? So do you think the reason why we're not hearing a lot of like up and coming artists is because DJs are now playing like their own music only and not putting on new artists?
Yeah, but they need artists to.
But I feel like a lot of DJs currently, they've lost that touch.
No, I think you must remember, at the end of the day, DJs also like a performer. They have to provide a wanting service. They have to create a demand.
Yeah.
So if I go to a club across the road here and they say, look, we want you to play, then I go play. And I play what I think is good, but it doesn't entertain the people. They're not going to book me again.
That's true.
So we, at the end of the day, we're entertainers, right?
Yeah.
Right now, the ratio, I mean, it's always been like this. Like, there's always going to be more house DJs than hip-hop DJs.
Yeah.
Now there's too many piano DJs.
Now there's too many.
It's like, there's maybe 1,000 to 10 hip-hop DJs, right?
Yeah.
And I think, and I think it's just that people always want to rock the crowd. And also because of the influx of like how easy it is to become a DJ, how easy it is to become a photographer, a host, a hostess, an influencer. The essence of DJing is
slowly fading out. Because I see a lot of influencers, soon as they know that, okay, cool, I've got like maybe 20,000 followers or something on Instagram. I'm now a DJ because it's easier because I can bring these niggas that got crazy.
I can do more than just influence. I can do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I can do something at the club. So I'm not just going to be influenced. I'm now going to be like a physical working influencer. So now I can charge a bigger bag. You see, and then that just loses the essence.
It loses the whole touch of it all.
It just
the craft just disappears. Everything.
So I mean, also like everything's available. Everything's more available now. Before it wasn't as available.
Yeah.
So there's more DJs popping up because I mean the equipment is cheaper.
You could just use it on your phone if you wanted to learn how to DJ. Yeah.
Yo, YouTube is out there, man. YouTube, you can learn. The tutorials are available. So I just think, it's, like for me, I've been doing this for over 15 years, and it's just like, and it's because I love still doing it. The technology is advanced. You've seen people go from records to CDs to USBs. Now you just carry a memory stick and it's like, you've got
super
maybe
tight.
5
You
hours
slip it in your pocket
and you press play. Some people have got pre-recorded mixes even. They don't even DJ.
Okay, thank you, Switch. I appreciate you pulling through.
Yo, this better go onto the internet. I'm telling you.
Nah, it's gonna go out. That's I'm putting my weight on this.
Salute, man. Salute. You do your outro. I'm out. Peace out, yo.
Thank you, Slick. This is iComment on the go, and I'll get to see you when you see me. And we out. Please don't forget to click on the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. iComment on the go on every platform. Thank you. Cheers.
iComment on the go.